Well, Jerry and Lori, I'll tell you, there's been a lot of focus, certainly, when it comes to these races, especially here at the local level. But this is also at a time when we saw these big statewide election races, the retention races for those state Supreme Court justices, all of them being retained, all of them Democrats. But a lot of interest in all of the races around the Susquehanna Valley and the Keystone State. And that trickled down, a lot of people say, to these local races, including right here in Hampton Township and much of Cumberland County, for instance. Right here, 4 Democratic challengers beat 4 incumbent Republican commissioners that were running for re-election. Obviously, that is a pretty significant shift, and it's one that was seen elsewhere in the county. Now, I can tell you that the response already from Republicans about seeing some of these very difficult things happen, they would like to see if they can reverse those trends. But when it comes to Democrats, they're pretty happy about what they saw. I talked to both county and state Democratic leadership about why they think this happened.
And some of the enthusiasm, the sort of anti-Trump, anti-MAGA enthusiasm that's evident in the No Kings rally, for example, yesterday was the first time we saw that manifest at the ballot box.
Dauphin County, now you can clearly look at Dauphin County as being a blue county. I mean, you know, when we beat the sitting DA in a judge race and beat him convincingly, that's something that, you know, not a lot of people were expecting.
Well, as for the Republicans, Pennsylvania GOP Chairman Greg Rothman saying they anticipated a tough challenge in this particular election cycle, but he said they have to do a better job communicating their core principles of freedom, security, prosperity, and opportunity for all, their vision for the future. Now, the reality is a lot of people who are political analysts or run political programs at local colleges, they have said that the big factor for a lot of Democrats in being motivated to go out and vote is the current government shutdown and certainly the first year under the Trump administration. Historically, a lot of midterm elections like the one that is coming up next year have tended to favor the party that is not in power. And they say just how much of an impact that has on local races is yet to be seen. But either way, we're going to be continuing to follow the trends and results as they become available. But for now, in Cumberland County, Tom Lehman, WGAL News 8.